And we head back on into the house with my pretty stuff I just cut. It calls for dried, but if I have fresh around, I like to use it instead. Ooh, breakfast. Nom, nom, nom. Putting together all the herb packets. Our own little garden. That's the oregano.
Go.
Now our thyme. I like to strip it like that. Don't worry about the very end. I'm going to get all this. They're not good eats, and then we do a little bit of chopping. We're going to try to get it real fine. Not going to use all of this, but just 1 teaspoon of each. Maybe a little less of the rosemary because it's really strong.
Go.
Alright, we've got 1 pound of ground pork, putting in a pound of ground beef here. We decided to go with adding a ½ cup of breadcrumbs too, and a little more salt. Combining 2 recipes is a little weird, so we'll just add that in all together and then start smushing it. And we're going to put 1½ teaspoons of garlic in here because one of the recipes called for 2 and one called for 1, so we'll just split the difference. 1 and a little less than 1. There we go. Just mushing it all together, and then we're going to set it in the fridge for a couple of hours, and then we will run it through the food processor. Get the stuff incorporated real good. That's good enough. Okay, taking some, we took it out to let it warm up a little bit and put a nice little chunk of it in here. Maybe about 1/3 to see how it looks. That look about enough, you think?
Sure. That's fine.
Okay, we'll try putting this thing on.
You're good.
This is the last one. We broke it down into thirds, and really the texture changes a lot. And the food seems to work best for us puree.
Otherwise known as puree.
Yeah, puree. And turn it off. We decided to roll it up in some saran wrap and put it back in the fridge for another hour or so. Okay, we decided to wrap it in some saran wrap and let it chill down to kind of make it easier to deal with. There's one direction, here's the other. And we'll lay it down on the broiler pan. And we will put it in the oven. It's preheated to 325, give or take a degree. And we're looking at doing it for, you've got a buzzer on. For
Yeah, I'll
35
time it.
minutes. Okay. Cool. You ready?
Yep.
Now we'll check the meatloaf thing. Our gyro. Ooh, it smells good. Ooh, it smells like just like a Greek restaurant here. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at that. Ooh. So we'll get some tinfoil and put a tent over it and let it cool down for a little bit and drip some grease. And Gwen helped. Here it is after it's been tinted for about 10 minutes. Nice. It's kind of rubbery. Or if it's serrated, would do better.
Thinner, thinner, thinner. I know exactly what we need.
Okay.
More time. A little more time.
Sharper knife. Thinner cut.
Is it any better?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh yeah, that looks good. That's probably enough for us tonight, baby.
Okay, I think that's plenty. And voila, here we go. That's the final product. Bon appetit.